So we're getting ready to go to the Wiesen, as they call it, the fairgrounds, and yeah, I thought I'd talk about some of the things you need to know before you go. First of all, Oktoberfest is kind of like Halloween in the United States. Everybody wears a costume, but the thing is the costumes are all the same. Traditionally, the guys wear like bayerische Lederhosen, and the girls wear these fancy dresses called dirndls. But you don't have to have those to go to Oktoberfest and have a good time. However, you do sort of feel like you fit in. The Oktoberfest fairgrounds are called the Theresienwiese, or as most people in Germany call it, the Wiesen. And it's not exactly in the middle of the city, but it's close to several stations. You've got the Hauptbahnhof, the main station, or I think it's called Hackenbrücke, or you can take the U-Bahn directly to the Theresienwiese. And yeah, once you get there, you're not going to have any question on how to get to the fairgrounds, because there's going to be thousands of people all walking in that direction. And entrance to the fair is completely free. Think of it like going to the state fair, except there's no entrance price. It's always packed, even if the weather is not good, but today the weather's beautiful, it's sunny, it's like in the 70s, not really cloudy at all, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people there. Plan on eating there. They've got all sorts of different things to eat. A lot of it's very German, like you can get all kinds of sausages and sauerkraut and things like that. Big chickens roasted on the spit, as well as pork and all that meaty stuff. If you're vegetarian, of course, you can get the traditional German Käsespätzle, which is like kind of like macaroni and cheese, or you can get Dampfnudeln or cheese sandwiches, or just plain old French fries with mayonnaise, like they eat here in Germany. I wanted to take the time to come here to the fairgrounds at night, the night before we came here to party, because Oktoberfest is actually really cool at night. It's really pretty and there's a lot to see, but most people don't take the time to appreciate that because they're already way too drunk by the time it gets dark out. So that's why I'm doing it tonight, all on my own. Haven't drunk anything tonight. Just gonna look at the sights, show you some of the lights and the sights and sounds of Oktoberfest at night. Behind me is the Olympia looping. As far as I know, it's the only 5-looping portable roller coaster in the world. Yeah, I said portable. They take this thing apart and put it back together in different cities, like Tinker Toys. This is it, folks. Right behind me, the famous Pass Out Hill. It's right behind all the big beer gardens. It's a big hill, and yeah, everybody comes here to pass out. If you're in the beer garden or the beer tent, the Zelte, if you realize you've had too much, then you just stumble out to this hill and pass out, and I guess your friends pick you up later. I don't know what happens to these people, and I'm surprised it's 8:45 at night and there aren't really that many people here. Very helpful people here at Oktoberfest. He wanted to film me. Maybe he just wanted to take my camera. Anyways, let's look at the people here on the hill. There's one. Well, not passed out. There's another one passed out. Let's see here. There's one up there. Down there we have all people in different stages of drunkenness. This guy didn't quite make it to the hill. Well, I know, I hope somebody comes to pick him up later. He is still breathing. One thing I've noticed about Oktoberfest, you don't see any police like just walking around, but the second something happens, the second somebody becomes like aggressive or starts throwing punches or whatever, they appear out of nowhere like a David Copperfield show or something. So yeah, people get really drunk, sometimes people get aggressive at Oktoberfest, but like I said, the police, they appear out of nowhere. It's amazing. I don't know what to say about this guy right behind me. Okay, check him out. Possible he might have taken something other than just beer tonight, but sure. And then of course there's the beer tents, which is what most people associate Oktoberfest with. They're gigantic. And here's a tip. You have to get into the tent and find a place to sit by like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you don't make it by then you're basically screwed, because they get so full and they're so full of reservations that you're not going to get a place and you're going to miss out on one of the most typical Oktoberfest experiences. Okay, so get into the tents early. Here, I've got Collie, my friend here that I'm visiting in Munich, and I guess I'd have to say my drinking buddy today, and he's wearing his traditional Bayerische Lederhosen. Show us, Collie. When you're leaving your hotel, you have to take the public transportation to get to the fairgrounds, unless you're staying really close, of course. There are a lot of places you can, a lot of hotels you can walk to it from there. But you have to have a ticket to take the S-Bahn or the U-Bahn, the underground, but nobody's going to check, so it's the honor system. But here's how you buy the ticket. It's really easy. Here's the machine. You go and you press the button here for Einzelfahrkarte, one zone. You just press that button and it'll tell you how much you have to pay, and then you put the money in there and the ticket comes out here. And this is what the machine looks like. This is what the ticket looks like. It comes out of the machine. One thing you can't forget is to stamp it. Like I said, nobody's gonna check, but if you get busted, it costs a lot of money, so buy a ticket. And here, that's where you gotta put it into these little machines like this. There you go.